Hi and welcome to GVF V News. I'm Maureen Farrell, GVF's Assistant Director, and today I'm going to be talking about a recent conference that Rob Henry and I attended in Boston. And the conference was hosted by Society for Marketing Professional Services. And this is a national association that GVF belongs to, and basically what it does is it brings marketers and business professionals together, basically different networking opportunities, leadership opportunities, and business development opportunities. And the conference itself focused, the title was Build Business, Reinvent, Retool, and Rebuild. And it was a 3-day conference, and it kicked off the event with a keynote speaker. His name was Eric Wall, and his message was called An Art of Vision. And basically he looked at a time in his career that was very challenging, and he took the passion that he had for art and portrayed that in his keynote speeches. And his presentation was very inspiring, very entertaining and uplifting, and it actually took 3 different portraits, and he drew them, and it was in less than 5 minutes. So you saw what ended up being Bono, and he would say why, how Bono in his marketing and his leadership efforts, and basically it just took us as the audience and looking at starting the conference and how we should be creative and how we need to retool and rethink and rebuild. So it was very appropriate and very inspiring to be the first speaker. So the conference itself, as I mentioned what the title was, but it focused a lot, and being that it's a marketing organization, it focused a lot on social media, and that's where it seems like everything is headed. And as a company, you need to decide what site is appropriate for you. Here at GVF, we utilize almost everything. We utilize Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Flickr. And basically it talked about what type of message do you want to get out to your audience, and then you have to decide what's appropriate for you. And the conference brought beneficial points because we're already doing these sites, but we were able to reflect and see where do we need to be putting more emphasis on our Facebook, or where do we need to be improving on our Twitter, and how can we be utilizing LinkedIn to get different networking opportunities and possible business opportunities. So basically, you need to see that the return on investment, that if you're putting time into it, we're generating leads. Another area was the websites. That was an area that we attended a session because we're looking at the website is what sells your company. So we wanted to take a look at that session to see, again, what are we doing right and where do we need to make improvements. So it talked about including testimonials on your website, different videos of, we utilize YouTube and how you can integrate that, and having your customers, your clients, your partners, which GVF has, and talking about why do they partner with us. So, and another area which I think companies, some of them are already doing, but Google Analytics, because it basically is telling you where individuals are visiting, and therefore where should you be investing more money into your website. So basically, we looked at it, and I think our website is great, and we've come back and really kind of retool, reinvent, and rebuild, and we're looking to do that with each of our marketing pieces. So in general, this is the second conference we went to. It's a new organization we belong to for 2 years now, and we find the national conferences to be very beneficial, and we belong to the Philadelphia local chapter. So for more information on our social media, you could visit gvftma.com, and you could click on multimedia, and that would be the conclusion of this edition of V News, and thank you for joining.